Okay. If you go, let me minimize this one. I already uploaded the weekend. Okay. So I'm doing a new function that will be with you, Daniel. We're going to, after I say what I say, I want to work with you today, Daniel, and with you all. Yeah. But you, Daniel, in charge. And you're going to learn this code by heart. Okay. And
Okay.
you find that, remember I told you last time, you're going back to that application of Uganda economics and refresh your knowledge on the graphics. Okay?
Okay.
And I will tell you how we're going to do it. We'll do it in 2 stages. Now, what you see here is pretty cool. I was talking to my colleague Moshe, and when we built in the beginning, remember we had only 2 or 4 lines here. We didn't have all this data. I collected the hit somehow. I don't want to focus on that today, but you, Daniel, are going to remind me. I do want you to know how. Okay, you know what I will show you? Okay, because it's so important. How to steal data from other people. There's many ways. And this website, they did it good. They did it the right way.
Doctor,
Yeah.
we can't see the website.
Oh, really? It says the chairs. I re-show it. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to send you the link. I think I did, but I will send it to you again in the chat. Okay. Okay, look at this website. This is for investors, people that make investments. They look at this website. There's a lot of things that they are 24 hours talking. What we care, in their menu is really the earning calendar. So when you go to the earning calendar, you really go to this page. If you go just for, this is really their web page. Yeah, but I gave you already the one that we care. If you go to the year, what is it now? Anybody see earning? Where did I get? Here we go, economics, earning calendar. Okay, the last one. And why do we care about this one? For this one, later on, I will teach you how we're going to use it eventually, one day when you take my course on options. But for now, as a computer guy, you don't care. I gave you an assignment. I want all the companies' names that they publish their day of their financial statements. I want all the companies that they publish their financial statement in the month of, I will do one that we're going to use, okay, of 2000, I think I did 2019, no, not all the year. I'll show you in a minute. I did it on the weekend, but I want you to do it. And you, Mildred, especially you, Mildred, I want you to be in charge of that. Don't worry. You have help, and I will help you, and everything will be just fine. If you, no, not this one. Under the data, corporate valuation, there's text. And there is files that I made. So the last one that I did was the month October of 2019. Let's say I'm going to do with you 2019-09, September 2019. And what is that file that I'm trying to get? And I will explain the whole things. So let me do it. And as I do it, I will explain what I'm doing. I got to this webpage. They do have this data. You have to go to here in the earning, okay? Okay, we went to the earning calendar. I click on the, where is it? Earning calendar. I got to here. I think it was on the right side there, but it moved to there. So earning calendar, okay? I got the page. Now what I want to do, I go to this little calendar picture. I click on it, but it gives me today's day, which is the 10th. I don't care about it. So I scroll back. You see, you can go back. I think they have a lot. You see, I'm 2020. I want to go all the way to 2019, November, October. I have already October. I want September. Okay, Mildred?
Yes.
Okay. I click on the first number one. It just kind of marked the whole thing, but I don't want it. So I click a second time until I get only the first, or click somewhere else. Okay? Or click twice. I click twice, is removing it. You want to make sure, okay, you can click again, and then make sure that from the first to the last one, it is marked. That means I want the data, and in a minute I will talk about what data I'm getting. But pay attention. There's a lot of sophisticated. This website is written by professional, very professional. And I will explain in a minute. Okay? And I do apply. Now it's downloading the data. How do I know? You see the circle? That means they're using Ajax. Remember, we use all the time Ajax? But they have done something I said I would teach you one day how you do it. They didn't download the whole month. It doesn't look to you because you are on the top. So you see only September 2nd. But if you scroll down slowly, I'm intentionally scrolling slowly, you get to the end, you see, it starts downloading more. So what it does, it gives you only like few days and show it to you. It doesn't download all the stuff. Got it? So this is good design, but it's not good for me because I would like to read from here and download what I need. So if I do that, I won't get the data. Got it? So I have to do manually. Okay, scroll down slowly up to the bottom. I got to the bottom, continue downloading. Now I have the September 12. You see that? That means before I didn't download the whole things. So I continue. Now I found I have a bug. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay? We will never have a bug. Eventually we'll clean all our bugs. See, it's still downloading. Still downloading. You see that?
Yes.
Still downloading. Oh, it finished. But what is the bug? I'll explain to you. Sometimes the day is not important. If it's a weekend day, it doesn't matter. But if it's a weekday, we lose data for that day. So if I scroll up now, how many days in the month of September? I think 30, isn't it? Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, it gave me up to 30 or 31. How many days are in September? 30 or 31? Yeah. Anybody knows? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September is 30. So it did give me the whole things. Okay, it did give me the whole things. But sometimes you'll discover it doesn't give the whole things. Okay? By the way, I can go up and double check myself. Yeah, there's only 30. So this one, it did okay. Sometimes it misses. Sometimes it doesn't download the whole things. It stopped in the middle of the month for some reason. So it's a very good website, but it has a little glitches, okay? Now what the next stage? Okay, by the way, what do we see here? Okay, see what it says, Monday, September 2, 2019. What do we see here? For investor in the stock market, by the way, that's where you make a lot of money. This is our, I'm waiting for that day. If in 2 years from now, I'll get few of you to be in making money out of trading stock in America, that would be a beautiful. That's where the big money is. Okay, that's what I do 90% of my time. It's not really programming. Okay, and I will explain. This one, what does it show? You have every row is a company. Company number one, okay, analysts, people that follow this company, they forecasted that they will have $43.20. That's going to be their earning. Everybody thought in the analysts they're going to do very good. So the right number after the slash is how much money people expect them to make. In reality, the actual is the number, the first number. Got it? So this is bad news. Is that right?
Yes.
But if you look, I don't have information on this one, what happened to the stock market. What happened to the stock that day when they published the real profit per share, which was much lower than it should be? I don't have that information. I would like to take the information from this website, connect it to another website that had the prices, and see what happened. Got it? And then later on, I will explain more and more how we can use it in finance as we go along. But now we're focusing on the aspect of computers. So Mildred, so far it's clear?
Yes, doctor.
Good. Second, and this is the tricky part, I do right click on the where it says company for a reason. And I do inspect. Don't view, if you do view page source, this is the page that was downloaded when I got to the website. You got it? But when I go to the inspect, it's include also the stuff that was downloaded in Ajax. And that's what I need. So I go to the inspect. Now I wait for it. It takes a little time because it's quite a lot of data, by the way. And it means you'll see it's a lot. Okay. Now this is the HTML. That stuff you guys know already. Is that right, Brenda?
Yes,
Jeremiah?
doctor.
Yes.
Jeremiah.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. This is, you know HTML, you know very well. You should know the best in the group. So when I got to the top here, you see when I put the mouse on the table, it's marked the whole table. So this is really what I want. But I did a little better. There's the T head, that means the first row. You see the first row? It's really this one. I don't need the first row. So I'm closing the first row and I'm going to the T body. We already know that the T body, it's where the content of the table is. And every TR, it's a row. Is that right? So
Yes.
each one of them is a row. You see that as I scroll down? And there's a hell of a lot of rows. By the way, if you scroll down, scroll, see how many rows? Every row, it's one of them. And by the way, since there's so many of them, there's another 889. Some of them have 5,000 rows. Got it?
Yes. Yes,
So,
doctor.
but I want to copy all of them. I wish I could do it automatically, but they use Ajax. I cannot do it. So this is the fastest and the best way to do. I go back to here. I click on the T title, T body. See that? I click here and do right click. And now I do copy element. Click on it. Okay? Fair enough? So far, so good. Now I go back to pie chart. And I go back to here and I make a new text file. I do, see the text is if you notice, here we have the economy city, all that stuff. We have the authentication stuff. And I made a directory called data. And under the data, I made a corporate valuation. So all the data of corporate valuation gonna be there. And I made a new directory called data set because I'm gonna use a lot of other things in the future. And I made another directory called text. So far, so good?
So
Good.
good.
By the way, in a minute, I will talk about it, but for now, I want to focus only on this one. I do right click and I do new and I make file. And I'm going to give it a name. Which name do I give it? It really doesn't make a difference, but for us, it does. So we know which data we collected. So I give it the year first. And then which month was it? September 09. .txt. That tells Python and tells really PyCharm that this is a text file. I repeat, I'm giving it the year underscore 09 dot text. It will create an empty page. Remember, I did here, I do it again, right click, copy element. Now it's everything's in the clipboard. I go back to here, I do right click and I do a paste. All that code is right here. By the way, look at that. And there's so many. There's 21, almost 22,000 or more than that. Here we go. 21,958 rows. That's huge. They are much bigger. September is a slow month for that one. Now, one thing I do check, if there are more than one T-body, there shouldn't be, but there might be. So I mark and do Control C and then Control F. It's for the search. And I just and do Control V. So I'm checking if it's ending with T-body and starting with T-body. I just double check just to make sure this is good. I don't need to do anything. Okay? Close that, done. Okay? Let's do one more time. One more. What do you say, Brenda? Do one
Yeah,
more?
let's do one more. Yeah.
What do you think, Mildred? Should we do one more? Where's Mildred? Mildred. Where is she? She was there a second ago. Is she preparing this roll for you guys now for Sunday? Okay. Okay. Let's do one more. We can do right click here again, new file. This time I'm going to go to 20 or 2019 underscore 08. Is that right? .txt. Bingo. It's empty. So I'm going back. Doesn't matter which one I do first. Close that one, by the way, will help you out. And I always refresh the page. So I will clean up the memory. Especially on your computer, you might get stuck. I have a hell of a lot of memory. I have 32 giga RAM. You see, it's a little getting crazy. So if you get, no, it shouldn't, but it will refresh. It takes a little time. You want to, it cleans all the memory from your browser. I recommend also do it with an empty browser. Mine, you see, I have a lot of open screens. You got it? But it will be, yeah, I see. I tell you what, many times what I do is I just close it and open a new one. And then I know it's definitely cleaned up the page. Got it? Now it's clean. Okay? And because it will get stuck. And I have so many open, so it takes a lot of memory. In your case, it might be really get stuck. Next things I'm going here, scrolling back to 2019.
Doctor,
Yeah?
Your screen is still stuck. Maybe share.
Again, I think there is a problem here that I don't know why. How about now?
Yeah, it's not fine.
Okay, what I did is I just copy this one, close this one, and open a new one. So then I'm sure it's, and I recommend when you do that, close all the other folders, okay? Because it takes a lot of memory, okay? It might get stuck. So I click on this, I go back to 2019, and this time I'm gonna go to August. Here we go, August. I click on the one, but it's gonna mark the whole things. So I'm clicking again. So I remove all the other one. I click on the last day. Fair enough? And now I do apply. Now it's cooking. And I know it's using Ajax, and I didn't download everything. See? So see the browser went up a little bit. That means it's downloading now. So go again. Until you see it's only August is a very heavy month. A lot of companies publish their information in August. You know, a quarter is ending in June. July, August, they are heavier than September. September, the last month, most of the companies already publish their financial statements. Okay? So most of the information will be in August, and September will be the slowest. August will be probably the highest. And July also very busy. Okay, so I'm down. You see, it takes a lot of time. See, it's only August 8th. So many times what I do is I click in the bottom. You see, you jump, then I click, I leave my mouse there on the bottom. You see my right side on the screen?
Yes.
I just stay there and click. It takes me, if it doesn't go all the way, then I go slightly down. You define your own, but I'm only on August 14. See, it has a lot to download, August 15. It got stuck in August 15. Did you notice it?
Yes.
Too much data probably. So that means I can't download the whole things in one time. The last day I saw, let's see the last day. Here we go. This is the last day. August 14. I thought I saw 15 as well. By the way, this is a very valuable information. Oh, here we go. I do have August 15 as well, but this is it. So I need to download the rest 16 up to the end of the month. Got it? And I'll show you in a minute how I do it because you have to do one more thing. If the whole data downloaded, then it's fine. Next stage, right click on company and I do inspect. Okay. I'll wait for it. Okay. Again, since I did it in the right way, it put me in the right table. So I don't have to worry about it. I close T head just for my convenience. Go to the T body right below it. Open it up. Okay. And then I go there and I click on the worted body and then do right click on it. And then I do copy element. It copied the whole things to the clipboard. I go back to here, click on here, and right click and paste. But by the way, I don't have all the data. Am I right?
Yes.
So what should I do? Here we go. This is the end of the data. You see, it has already, by the way, 67,000 rows. But I downloaded only half of the month. So here what I do in this case, very important, please pay attention. This is slightly different than the other example. I close it. Okay, go back to here. I know I have data up to the 15, So I need to go to the 16. Fair enough? And mark to the end of the month. Now I'm asking him, give me only this half. Okay? Everybody cool? Mildred,
Yes, doctor.
is that clear?
Yeah.
Now I do again apply. Now I'm getting only the second half. Even the second half will be very big. August is a very busy month. See? Scroll down, go down. Make sure, here we go, it's continue. See, I'm only on the 22nd. Go down. 24. There's a lot of them. Go scroll down. 28. See, it's big. It's a very busy month. Oh, did he finish the whole things? I'm not sure even. Let's call up. See what the last day gave me. He gave me August 30. He didn't give me August 31. You see that?
Yeah.
So I don't know which day was of the week. This is Friday. So August 31 is really not important for me, but I download it anyway. Okay? Because there's no trading on August 31st if it's Saturday. The stock exchange is closed. So I'm going to go up all the way. What do I do now, Mildred? I go all the way up and do right click and do, is Mildred with us?
Yes, doctor.
What do I click?
Inspect.
Very good. And what the inspect going to show? Going to show me the HTML. And by the way, it's already standing up in the area I need to. If you go up a little bit, you see, you go up a little bit, you see T head. You can click on this little arrow of the T head, it will close that. And right under the two down, you have T body. So click on the little arrow. You see, all of those are rows. You see, if you scroll here, you see on the left side, you see that? That on the left side, you see that on the left side? When I scroll down here, the blue goes on the left side.
Yes.
So this is mean you're in the right place. And when you put the mouse on the T body, the whole thing is marked. That's the place you do right click. And then you do copy and copy element. Got it? Now it's in the clipboard. Which month is it? August. So I'm going to go back. We already put in August. And this is the hard part. Don't forget. I'm going to do something and then show you. Explain it carefully. I'm going to do right click and paste. But what's wrong now? I have T body too many times. Why? See, remember in the very beginning on the top, let me do that. Control F. I have the T body already from last time. This is the last one. By the way, you have already 103,000 rows. It's huge. I go to the first T body. By the way, if you get it blank, it doesn't mean there is no information. PyCharm cannot hold such a huge page. So even if it shows you empty, it's not empty. Okay? You got it? The first one, 1 out of 4. Why do we have 4? Because we took 1 from the 1st of August up to the 15th, from the 16 to the 30. So that's why I have 4 times T body. The one that starts black, the next one is the ending black. You see that? But I want to make it as if it was one, long one. So I'm going to delete the middle one here, this one, and I'm going to delete this one. Now it becomes to be like as if I got all of them in one time. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I always have to have only two, the last one and the first one. That's it. I don't see the data, it doesn't mean anything, okay? It's just because PyCharm cannot handle that big page, okay? Let's go to the bottom. But remember what I said. I like to work organized and be complete. Because sometimes you don't notice. It didn't give me August 31st. So I'm gonna do it again. Only for that day. So you guys gonna help me now. Mildred. I click here, is that right? I asked him to give me 31st, but he didn't. So now I'm gonna click on the 31st only, because I got all the other data. I do apply. There's nothing. So forget about it. Is that right?
Yes.
Fair enough. So what I can do now, go here, and close this page. Let's do one more. How about anybody want to do it? Anyone brave? Or you tell me what to do. First of all, create a file. So what do? Right click and Mildred, you tell me. Brenda, you guys together. Mildred and Brenda. No
And
one.
then-
And a new file.
Exactly. And which name I'm going to give it?
19.
19. And which month? We did already August. What come before that? Usually
July.
7.
I think it's July.
July.
07.
Which number is it?
07.
07. That
The text.
empty because I want a text file. Enter. It's empty. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Where do we go now, Mildred? Mildred with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I go back to the website. Is that right?
Yes.
I refresh the page. Always refresh it before you start a new one. It's clean up all the memory. Now, you see that little calendar picture? See it?
Yes.
Hard to see. I click on it. And then I go back in the arrow. It shows me October, which is this month of this year. But I want to go to 2019, so I click on the arrow to the left. Click many times until I get to 2019, July. Is that right?
Yeah.
What we want. So what do I click now?
You click on the one on the first.
First, exactly. But I don't want also August. I already have August. What do I do now?
You click on the first again.
Again, I will click on it again. So it gave me only the first one, but I want the whole month. So I click on the last day of the
First.
month again. Now I marked what I want. So far, so good?
So good.
So good.
Beautiful. So I do apply. Here we go. Isn't it cool? Is that right?
Cool.
That's pretty good. So what we're going to do now, but we know it uses Ajax. It didn't really give me the whole data. Below, there's no data, so I have to scroll down. So I'm scrolling, get to the better. And you see, when you see this rounding, it means it's downloading. So you see, it only gave me up to July 8. Go. It got stuck in the middle. That means I have to do it several times until you give me all the data. What is the last day you gave me? July 11. You got it?
Yes.
I don't have all the data. So I have to do it twice, but let's take first this data. I go where to where it says company, the first row, before the table, the head of the table. Is that right?
Yes.
And do what? Mildred, what do I do?
You
Right click
then you press
and
inspect.
inspect. Very good, Mildred. Excellent. Very good. Now, pay attention. It put me in the right place, you see? I go up a little bit, TR, the T head, I want to close. I close it. And under the T head, There's another T head, I don't care. The T body, that's what I care. There's a little arrow next to it. I click on it. All the rows come out. You see, when I scroll here, it's called on the left. Means I'm in the right place. Now is the important part. I go to the T body, right click, and copy element. Copy the element. Go back to the pie chart. Go back to here, it's empty. I do right click and do
Press.
paste. Bingo. Okay, I got the whole things. Just few spaces here in the bottom. And now I need to add more. What was the last one we collected? Remember? Which day was it? Anybody remember?
Was 11.
Was the 11. That's right. If you forgot, nothing happened. When you close it, just scroll down all the way bottom. Okay, 11. You're right. So I need to continue from July 12. But I like to refresh the page. I always refresh the page because you might have a problem with the memory. Cannot put so much in the clipboard. So I click on it again, go all the way again to July 2019, October, September, August, July. Since I got up to the 11, I need from the 12. I click on the 12 and I click on the 31. Let's see if it works. No, it didn't like me. This way. You just have to make sure this is marked. ביי חמודי, בהצלחה. אתה עושה בסוף?
לא יודע, מקווה שכן.
בסדר, מה שתעשה זה לא רלוונטי. מה שתרגיש כשתחזור, הכי חשוב. אוקיי, בהצלחה חמוד, אוהב אותך. And now I do apply. Okay? Okay, I got the 12. And now what do I need to do to make sure Mildred? Scroll down so it will download everything. Or whatever it gives me, I will be happy. So I'm scrolling, you see, it's still downloading. I scroll down more. That's it. You give me the 20, 22. You give me the whole things. Let's see if you give me the 31. Remember? I want to check also the 31. Make sure you give me also they have a bug, I know that. Sometimes they don't give the last day. Sometimes, not always. So far, so good. Okay, 26. Scroll down more. Up, you get me up to 27. By the way, 27 is Saturday. Sunday, 28, it's Sunday. 29, it's a trading day. So I'm missing data. It's not enough to do it twice. I will need to do a third time. But for now, I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to do right click and I'm going to do inspect. Is that right, Mildred?
Yes.
Very good. Wait for it. See, I'm in the right place. Go to the T head, close it, and go down to the T body. What do I do now? Click on the little arrow. Make sure you get this one. Sometimes I notice if I don't click, it doesn't copy it. Okay? So always copy. You see everything. Do it like this, like I do. Then I know it's fine. I click on this one and do right click and do copy element. Bingo. Go back to PyCharm, and in the end, I can leave this one. I will delete all of them at one time. I do paste, and it will paste the rest. But I'm not done yet. Why I'm not done yet? Because the last day gave me, what was it?
28.
It gave me only the 28, if I recall. I forgot, what do I do? What do I do if I forgot? Nothing will happen. I just scroll down and look at it up again. By the way, if you do it a day twice, nothing will happen. But the last day is July 28. So I need July 29 to the end of the month. Refresh the page. So I needed to do it 3 times this time. It's okay. No big deal. This data is so valuable. It's worth the time. I go there. I go to when? 2019. Which months are we? July, is that right?
Yes.
And what happened if you forgot? You just go here and you see to 219.07, it's July. So even if I forgot, that's gonna happen to you. It's normal. So I need now 29. Again, I click to 31. That's what I need. Fair enough?
Fair.
I do it again. What do I click now, Mildred?
Apply.
Mildred, apply. That's right. Very good. So it's gonna cook. Most likely we'll download all of them because it's only 3 days. Not sure. Never know. It's a very busy month. Yeah, I did it. See, it's still cooking. It's a big month. It's a month that a lot of companies publish their financial statements. See? Now I go back again. Let's see if the 31st is there. Okay, here it is. No, the 30. Where's the 31st? I think this is the bug I referred to if it doesn't have it. It should have it. Yeah, it didn't do it. It didn't give me the 31st. So be careful. Always check it. I noticed it's a bug. It should have given me. It didn't have really that much information. It misses the last day, I noticed. They have a bug they never really, probably people don't do what I do, crazy stuff. So nobody even told them. But I do again, inspect. I do again, go to the T head, close it, go to the T body, open it, make sure it works. Right click on the T body and do copy and copy. And I'm glad we did it. This is probably the longest one. Again, I go in the bottom, I leave some spaces, doesn't matter, it doesn't care about spaces, and I do a paste. Okay, I go to the very end, leave some space, I have one more there. I didn't delete those T body, but I'm gonna delete them together. So I'm gonna go here. Who wants to do the next one? How about you, Jeremiah? Michael, what do you say? You wanna try?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. By the way, if I have only 3 days, I wouldn't even refresh the page. It should be really small. So I go and click on the 31st. That's the only day I need. I apply, bingo. Maybe it's a holiday, I don't know. July 31st is not a American holiday. July 4th is a holiday. It's their Independence Day. Here we go. I have a lot of data. I don't want to miss it. See how many data? I could have missed it. You see? So I don't want to miss it. So now I have only one day. That's fine. What do I do now? Right click and Jeremiah,
Inspect.
inspect. Who was there? Jeremiah or Michael?
Jeremiah.
Okay, Jeremiah, I closed the T head. Is that right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, it's not your expertise, but it's good that you know everything. That's the Japanese method, by the way. That's what makes them so successful in the car industry. Okay, I right click here and copy what?
Element.
Element. Very good. Now I go back to pie chart. Go to the very bottom, right click and paste. I'm almost done. Last thing that I need to do is look for the T body and remove the one in the middle. They are unnecessary. Control F and say I have too many, I have 8. That means that I have too many. The first one I want to keep. The second one and the rest I want to remove. So those two should go away. Got it?
Yes, doctor.
They are in the middle. I don't see data. Be careful. Hold a second. Control Z. Don't delete anything below. If you delete, you're deleting data. Make sure you take from the first one up to here. Don't take more. So there's data, just pie chart doesn't show it. Got it. Now I go to the next one. Here we go, another couple. I go from this to the end only. Remember, you see there's data. This time it's showing it to me. Deleted it. How many left? 4. There's 2 more. Here we go. I delete the others too. They are gone. Bingo. Now it's fine. Is that okay?
Yes,
Now I can
doctor.
close it. How about we do this deal? Okay? Each one of them will make 3 months. What do you say? We got to July. I got to July 07. Is that right? By the way, what I did, because I don't want to run it again, I want to run only the new one. I want to show you what does it do. I wrote the whole code and we will go over that code. You just can't do everything in one. Now let me do it a little bit. What I do, I mark all of those and move them to another place when I work. Later on, I will show you how we're gonna do it, and because I don't want to run it again and again. So I have only 3 months because I already uploaded. If you look at my data, this is in my computer. You see that? Daniel, you see that?
Yes, doctor.
On my computer. I want you guys to do it on your computer. You might want to do it when you leave and leave the computer on to work the whole night. But you need internet. No, you don't. After you download them, you don't need internet. You can do it at home. You can take the computer. You don't need the internet even on your computer. Now, how do I make it to add data? When you go to the admin, I made a special button. There's a lot of them. Don't touch them. Only this one. You see that one? Get earning forecast. Don't touch that. The second one. Upload old earning forecast SP500. See what happened when I click on it. When I click on it, you look here, nothing looks like happening. Okay? Looks like nothing happened, but things are happening. Now I want you, let's go and open the admin. And you see it's happening. It takes me a little time to work. Let's go here. Okay, and let's see what it's there. Yeah, that's the 50. That's good. I go here and do admin. Okay, so far so good. There's a table that is filling up and it's getting big and it's okay. This is why we have a database. If we had it on Excel, Excel would collapse by now. So we go to a table called, write it down. Okay, it's the fifth from the bottom. XBRL SP earning forecast. I click on it. By the way, if you look at the bottom, you will see how many rows you have. You have, okay, 3,975. It's very small. If you refresh, you will see the number is growing. Yep, you see it's 4,027. See that? I
Yes.
don't know if you can see it's so small. But if you look at your computer, you'll see it's in the bottom. So if you click, once in a while, you'll see the number is growing. Got it?
Yeah.
It will go, when it stops growing, you know it finished. Okay? Since I have 3 months, it's a quarter. It should be another 500 extra. 3 months is about 500. 480, 470, something like that. So I should be ready until it gets to about 4,300, something like that. It will finish. It's still cooking, you see? Still cooking. We'll wait for him. We'll do only 3 months. It's still going. Yeah, it's still. By the way, another place, it's I will talk about the other place in some other time. It's very hard, and I want to show you the code, Daniel and all of you. So if I continue refreshing, okay. By the way, another place, if you refresh this one, see the beauty. If I go to here, it's cooking. It's downloading the data from the website. By the way, if you scroll, this is 2021. This page takes the data from that table. Oh, you see, I have data on 2019. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, we downloaded which months? July, August, and
September.
September. Which quarter is that? It's the third quarter, isn't it? Of 2019. So this data that you see here, it's data, but you see it's not filled because it didn't finish uploading. So whatever is uploading is showing you as the last quarter. Every 3 months is a quarter. You got it? You with me, guys?
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Okay. So when it finish, see if I would refresh it again, you'll see more rows. Okay, you'll see more rows. But I always check it here to see if it stopped updating the table. I click. It takes about 10 minutes or something like that. It becomes to be 4270. Still cooking. You see, it's another 6 went up. It takes them a little time. Okay. Eventually it will be done. When it stopped going, it's still going. It took them about 10, 15 minutes for a quarter, I think, something like that. But what I did yesterday, I put all the file. It took them about an hour and a half or 2 hours. You put all the information at one time. Okay, fair enough, guys.
Yeah.
So if I go here now, there will be more record. And by the end, when it's done, okay, when it's done, the whole last column should be filled. You see, you will see more filled, but it's still not filled. So it's still cooking probably. See, but most of the data is already there. Some few here missing. I can tell that most of the data is already there. It's almost done. But I can refresh it again. Let's go there again. It takes a little longer now. I'll make something that will make it faster. And then I will do it, it will be faster. For now, it's fine. You see, almost done. Am I right? Sure, I think it might be even done. It's all filled. You know, there's some fees missing here. Okay, so what do I do? Just double check. I go to the bottom here, to this table, refresh it. Now you know databases, so it's nothing new for you. 4325. I wait for a second. If there is, it should be going. If it's still cooking, I think it's done. You see, I refresh, I saw it's ringing, didn't change. One more just for sure. It's done. Fair enough, guys?
Then,
Oh, we got another quarter. By the way, this information is so useful. Why a trader in the stock market so care? By the way, it does it for 500 biggest company in America. Why is it so important? I want to see if there is a relationship between if there is a mistake of analyst, does it affect on the stock price? If it does, next quarter, I'm going to do something with this company. Everybody got it? What happening when we study options, I will teach you. For now, we focus only, you know, computer guys don't really care, but we do. I want you to care. And when we get one day, I will teach you options. I will teach you why this is so important. Now, Daniel, I'm coming.
Yes, doctor.
So far, Brenda and Mildred, are you cool on that?
Yes, doctor.
yes.
Very good. I'm going to make now another continue on Daniel. You agree with me? If I want to analyze this company, I have quarter by quarter. It's really hard to analyze it the way it is. You know, I have to go, my eyes is almost dead. Just look at the first company. It's a 3602. Okay, very hard for me. I would like that if I click, by the way, if I click here, hold a second, I missed. There are three things. One is how you download the data, we're done. Second element, Brenda, for you, and Mildred. When I click on LW, see what's going to happen. What happened? Nothing happened. Why it doesn't work? Maybe I screwed up something. Let's click on this one. Yeah, this is good. It took some a lot of time. Yeah, I click on that one. I got the data. You see that? Yep, I got two of them. I clicked twice. Let me refresh the whole things. Okay. Fair enough. I'm on my computer. Is that right?
Yes.
So I screwed it up. So big deal. Okay. I wait for it to done. By the way, it tells you that our method of getting all the data is not a smart one. Is that right, Daniel? But we'll think together. And it's really, the person that was talking to me about it, and I agree that this is important, you were thinking like Excel. It looks like Excel. You see that? But
Yeah.
it's not really good for analysts. We're going to make a different screen in the end of the day. And the screen will be eventually, we'll continue this way for now. And eventually, when I click on LW, I want to see the financial statements. Is that right, Brenda?
Yes, doctor.
But we didn't download the data. So that's, you know how to do, am I right?
Yeah, doctor, I tried downloading, but I don't know why
Good.
it could not.
We'll get to that. But at least we know stage number 2, we downloaded those data. By the way, we need to do it only 500 times eventually. Not every day we'll do step. Every week we'll do few of them. Because otherwise you will get crazy. I went to the first company. And I think on the server, I already have done this one. Okay, I did it on the server. This one I'm just practicing with you. I go to the SE and I click on, there's not 2020. Don't do it. Okay, don't do this company. Fair enough?
Fair.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have 2020, skip it. So let's go to another company. I go to the second one, CAG. By the way, when you clicked one, by the way, you see, I downloaded data. Otherwise, there was no data. Am I right, Brenda?
You're right.
So I got to the data, look at it a little bit. This is in the XBRL data. And I can tell this is fine. By the way, there's an error here that I need to deal with it. I will. But by the way, here I see there's an error on the revenue. I couldn't collect the revenue. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what should I do? Used to be that I can click here. No more, because this one we want to give it to the public. So that's why you have to go to the SEC and go to the 218. I'm recording it, by the way. So you go to financial statements, and since the one that is missing, it's income statements, operations or earnings, I click on this one, and indeed, the company probably have changed their tag. One day I will go deeper with you. For now, at least you can't really absorb so much. I need to check the revenue here. Got it? I need to check the cost of goods sold because that one also wasn't checked. By the way, did you notice this feature? The first one has revenue, cost of goods sold. If I click on the second one, revenue disappeared because I used it already. If you go to the third one, you will see that the first two. So what I did is to make it smart and help you out. When you use the tag, you will remove it. The one on the top are removed from those lists. It does a hell of a lot of work. This is a beautiful code, okay? But at least I completed it. Let's go back to here, see if there's other things. 2018, we saw the revenue, cost of goods sold. What is this one? Gross margin. I don't know if they had a gross margin there. Did they? Maybe or maybe not. It's already important because otherwise you can calculate it. So gross income before continue. No, it didn't have gross profit. So the hell was it? By the way, this really should be it. okay? You can do the calculation. You can do this minus this minus this. Most likely it's this one. But I have a functions that if you didn't choose this one, it will calculate it, okay? So if it doesn't say gross profit or gross operating income, don't touch it, leave it. Then you have taxes. I chose net income. And the truth of the matter, really, what I usually do, since I already had most of the data, I say, okay, these two I did, this one gonna be calculated, and the rest, Richard, operating expenses, I didn't see. So it looks okay for me, okay? I didn't see capital expenditure, okay? I just didn't collect the data. So, but the idea is we need to go and do with you on the server itself. This is just for practicing. But the important thing is after you did another fix up like here, the data, you can download it always from the server, but we want to be efficient. So to be efficient, you refresh the page. Remember that stage. After you did some changes, you go to the admin and you click on this one. Now it will download the data from the SEC. Not only that, after it downloads the data from the SEC, it will put it in our server database. I showed that to you last time, if you remember. And then the user doesn't have to get it from the SEC because from our computer, it will work much faster. So now I go to here. It will show me the whole data, or you can just, you can just go to the input, by the way, in this stage, and I just click here, see what happened. It's going to download, now it's downloading the data from the SEC. That can take about half a minute, but the user will wait a second or two, a big difference. Am I right? That's really that's why this button we don't give to the user, they're not supposed to do it. We do it once, and then every user can use it. Got it?
Yes.
That's by the way, this is a really sophisticated way, and we have so long way to go, and we will. But for now, see, it takes him a hell of a lot of time until I get it. Here we go. You got it. You see, I have more data. You see that, Brenda? Pretty cool.
Yes.
And Bob will do it on the server. If we do 2 a day or 3 a day, the whole team in the beginning, and by the way, weekend, there's no trading, so there's nothing, okay? And then we split it, that everyone will do his own, so you get experience on choosing the right account. And now, after you do your best, I will do the whole things with you, okay? On a daily basis until I see you are expert. Got it?
Yes.
It's a process. It doesn't come one day. But see, now if I refresh, see the beauty. If I refresh now, and I'm really only interested in this company, I just click here and see how fast it came. Almost immediately. See that, Wanda?
Yes, doctor.
This is pretty cool. The user doesn't know the whole process. It shouldn't. It doesn't care. It shouldn't care unless you want to steal it. But even that, you really want to see the data, the whole thing is already there. This is beautiful. So you get the data immediately. But this process was for us. Okay? Are we cool? What I wanted to try to do on the server, Brenda, did you try on the server?
Yes, I tried the TS company.
So let's go. I'm going to go to Academy City on the server. By the way, the last 3 months we downloaded, okay. And which company? By the way, here this is working, okay? If I click here, but we don't have the last 3 months that I just did it on my computer. I will upload it, okay? Which one did you try? We're going to try only the one that they are here. We'll try to catch up. You got it? Some of them I already did. On Monday, there will be probably other companies. The first row will start filling up day by day. We don't need to do that for the future. For the future, we'll do it automatically. Only for the past, we have to do that file. Okay, so this one I made a different mechanism. It will fill it up automatically. And they will be on the top. So let's say this company, that's a GIS, and I don't know, GIS only, publish their financial statement. It will be the first you will see. You got it? I made it in a way that always the one that published, it will go on the top. Fair enough?
Yeah.
So we will see, you will see every day, you can see the top one. We can make it be smart, really make it blue or different color, but we'll do it in the future. For now, we want to catch up on those. By the way, I think, some of them. I think LW I did. If I click on LW, here we go, we did. You see that?
Yes.
So if I go to the data, by the way, this is come from our server. It's a operating list. Let's see if they had operating list in 2020. So I can go to the SEC. You'll be expert on that one. Which year was that? I'm sorry, I wanted this one. Operating list 2020. No, I did 2020, by the way. So this is something I need to explore, by the way, Brenda. There is really something that I need to explore. It's my job because I already chose for 2020. If you go to the 2020, I always start with 2020. Got it?
Yes.
So if I go to consolidated balance sheet, you see this one should have been there. And it's not there. I have a bug in my code. It's already my bug. It's the bug of the stupid way they do the XBRL. And one day I should really write an article on that. So what do I do for myself? There's a to-do list, okay? And by the way, I fill it up. And eventually I will go over it. For now, I write to myself comment. And number 6, I think, yeah, for number 6, it's errors that I discovered and I need to fix. So how do I add another one? I go to here, add task. It will make me an empty row. You see that? I write number 6 and I write for ticker LW, that's the ticker that I had a problem. Is that right?
Yes.
Fix, pull data for 2020. Which one was that? Cash and equivalent.
It was operating list.
What was that?
It was operating list. The operating list.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Let me see again. I thought it was a cash and cash equivalent, wasn't it? See, it's empty. It should fill it up because it is marked cash and cash equivalent, but it doesn't pull it. So the reading from the XBRL itself is the problem. So I'm writing a note to myself, I need to explore it. I don't want to take a break now and explore it. I'm going to explore it as I go along. So where is, did I lose it?
No.
No, here it is in the bottom. Cash and cash equivalent. So, okay. By the way, if I click here, it's already saved. There's no need for, it's all Ajax. It's a beautiful Ajax. So I have another comment. So move on. That's what you do. Okay, Brenda? And write to yourself a note on a piece of paper if you don't feel comfortable in the beginning. When we go over that again, I will write the note. And that's probably things I need to do. And when I fix it, I will share with you the code. The code is very complex. That's why I didn't want you to be overwhelmed. Okay? So this is an error. The rest looks fine. Operating list. Is there any operating list on? Probably it's the same things in operating list. I probably have an error there too.
Yeah.
Operating list, it's probably, yeah, it is marked because if I see data on 2021 comes after I didn't do 2021. You got it? So, okay, all the rest is good, good. This is also a problem. I will check everything's together when we get there and move on. This is all those problems is really my problem. I need to fix it up. It's one problem. All of those rows is one problem. It's the way it reads the date in the XBRL. When I do it, I will share it with you. It's a really hard code, but at least you get at least exposed to it, and over time, you'll catch up. I think this one is done. I consider it's done for now. Okay? Let's move on. So the next one, I think we did most of them. So let's see which other ones there are in here. Okay? Cage, I think I did this one too, if I'm not wrong. Let's click on it. Yeah, I think this one is also done, if I'm not wrong. And the 2020. It's pretty cool. It's amazing. Really is amazing. Let's start from earning. I think it's okay. Why don't you review it just so you learn from it? Okay, Brenda? I think I did this one fine for now. In fact, all the other ones, I think they are supposed to be okay. Let me just make sure. This one I might didn't do. Let me see. Yeah, you see, this one I didn't do at all. Is that right, Brenda?
Yes.
So how do we start? I go directly to here and refresh. By the way, click 2020 because it still have the old one. I should have really refreshed the page, but I was lazy. So if I go here, in the future, I will clean it up when you change a company. I will make it clean. Go to the balance sheet, it's starting. But now see how it's helped you. You know, the first ones are really, I have cash and cash equivalent. I try to do them in the same order. You see that? And if you use the first one, it remove that one away. They don't have marketable security. So I go to the account receivable, which is the next one. When you see account receivable will disappear from the list. This is really nice. You go to the inventory. It helps you out by me trying to do it the same order and remove whatever you used already. So prepaid expense, we don't need that. Assets held. And if you have mistake, no big deal. We can fix it. You got it? Don't worry about it. Make mistake is good. This is excellent exercise. Total current assets, good. Property, plant, and equipment. As you go, it's on the top. Some of them we skip because we don't have them. Goodwill. You have goodwill. Yeah, we have goodwill. What do we have other one? Intangibles. Intangibles, here we go. You see, it's already that big. Am I right? Do your best. I will leave it to you, Brenda, okay?
Okay.
By the way, and you see, there's no data really coming up here yet. There's nothing. When the data will come, only after you refresh, and you don't want it to come from our server now. You want it to come, the data has to come because we don't have data on our computer. That's why I click on here. When you do these kind of things, always mark that one and then go back to here. Okay? And that's the way I will work. I will show you the way I will work. It's a little slow, but it's the only way you can handle it. I click on the STZ. It won't have the ratio analysis because I didn't really do much. It will be a little slow. Be patient with it. in the beginning, okay, for this process. That's why we do it. So our customer A, they don't have to know accounting as well as you're gonna know, especially your team, Brenda. Daniel, the reason I want you to do it so you know everything, but you don't have to be expert on accounting. You know, you have a lot of other things to be expert on. But Mildred, I want you to be expert on this part. Okay, it's a little slow. I hope we didn't get stuck. It takes them a little time. I know. Some companies are really, really slow. And this one probably will be empty. Only when it finishes, uh, still empty. This one failed, but it's still, only when it finishes is jumping, it's supposed to jump to here. But it's really, really slow, I don't know why. By the way, when you work on this one, close all your, just one sec, sorry. Hi, Emma. Okay. It's really slow. I hope it didn't get stuck. It shouldn't really get stuck. Should I restart it? Brenda, what do you say?
Yes, I think because
That's
I tried
fine.
out.
You know, this one you can do also this way. Refresh. You know the company you're working on. I hope it didn't get stuck. I have a bad feeling now. You know, remember the bug we had? It's still there. Hopefully the server didn't get stuck. Yeah, I think it did, unfortunately. I have a feeling it really did get stuck. Yep, the way we know if it's got stuck, it's by going here and writing Academy City. It's not gonna work, and that's annoying. We'll have to live with it for now, and just let me know when it happened. I will have to restart the server. I will catch that error. This one has to be solved. You know, for the users, it's only will happen when we, it really is annoying. I'll have to rerun it. Yeah, you see it's got stuck. No, not this one I need to do. I really need to connect to the server and restart the whole thing. So as we do that, so we don't waste our time, I will switch to another topic. I think, but you got the idea, Brenda, don't you?
Yes, I did. I have.
So I think we can move on. Try your best on those companies. By the way, so just do the first time, choose that company. But remember the ticker and don't go through that process. I'll show you in a minute on my computer what I mean. Okay? Let me just refresh it so our server will not. I had H B6 B TR. Okay, I will start I will start the server. Okay, our website not gonna work. I'm gonna shut down that one. Yeah, I'll shut that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Let me just restart that server. And I'm gonna shut down the other server. Okay, I did reboot. Hopefully I will get on the first round. If not, I have to redo it. Okay. Okay, we're done with topic number 2, topic number 3, and then we move on, okay? And let you go. And you can start working on that stuff. Daniel, with you now, okay? I'm working on my computer, okay? Brenda, just as suggestions, work on, when you're working, okay? Let's assume this is the server. What I would do, the way I will do a refresh, you can go to here, S&P FA. It will take them a little time because it's getting bigger and bigger. And that's why I'm doing STZ. First time, don't mark this one. Don't mark this one. Just go to here. So first time after you did refresh, you can go here. It will go fast. Okay, first time. It should go fast. On my computer, it's probably I haven't used it, but we open. Or the first time it might go slow, but it's I will make sure that all of them should have been clicked. But why does this one? Oh, my internet is not good or whatever. Now, this time is just slow. Probably this company XBRN. Let's see what happened. Let me do it differently. STZ. Let me refresh my screen. STZ. STZ. Maybe from here I will walk faster. No, it just takes me a lot of time. You know, if you see the code, I would recommend maybe when you put data, why not? Just, you see in the list, the ticker, don't click there. That's what leave it for the user. Final user, it work very fast. Because it takes them a lot of time to download the data from the SEC. See that? Unless there is another button, which I don't think so, it works very nice.
Actually, yesterday I tried out one company. It was getting stuck.
Yeah, but it might be because of their server many times, by the way. Their server sometimes gets stuck. So it's not because of us. This time it's because of us, I know that. Now here we go, you see, it took a long time. There's no data on my computer for this company, okay? After you did the first time, you don't really need to go to here and click on it. Though you see the second time when you refresh, okay? When you refresh, unless you want to update the data, but I have no data. So I can take it STD-TZ for my computer now. See, it's immediately. So I'm getting the data, but it's empty because I tried to download from the SEC, but I didn't have any matching. So the first time is really just kind of I had to do it because the way I programmed it, but I probably should be more efficient, not to waste my time trying to call it if it's the first time. I might do that. I need to look at that, but it doesn't matter. It really is only one time. Okay, now I do my job. I go to 2020. Takes a minute. By the way, the website is not that fast. That's the problem. And then I start working with it. You got it? Okay.
Yes.
See, this is going to our server. This matching is putting it in a table in our computer, but the data doesn't come out from the SEC. You got it? In order for to get the data, I have to refresh. Okay. And now I have to go here. And when I go here and write STZ, it will be very slow again. Now it's downloading the data, but I only marked 3, so it was stupid. I should really put as much as I can. You got it?
Yes.
You got the logic. This is very important. So it's going to, let me for the time being check if this one is refreshed. Yeah, the server is up, Brenda. But it's very slow. It takes him a lot of time. So I would do all of them as good as you can. Okay?
Okay.
And see, I will show you how, here we go. It got some, but I don't really have any data actual. I have really only those three. You see that?
Yes.
So what I would do if when you get the first time, you refresh, I will do it on Academy City because Academy City is up. So I can show it to you. STZ. I go here, Academy City. Try to get that STD. By the way, I did something really nice. Okay. In mine, it says courses, it goes to courses immediately. But if I do this, it will take me to the website. By the way, Daniel, remember I said I will do that? When you go as administrator, the menu is different than a regular user, remember? And if you go to accounting, finance, you click on the little glasses, I added this button. You see that, Brenda?
Yes, doctor.
So you can go from here. This is the right way it should be. Okay? One day I will explain to you why I did for every class, I did a different one. There's a reason for that. Okay. Now, when you are on Academy City, first time you just refreshed it. Okay. I'm not downloading anything. But STZ, I hope it won't get stuck because this one, I don't know if it downloaded first time. Yeah, it is empty. You see that? It came from our website.
Yeah.
Now I will go over all of them, go to here, do the best I can do. And you know what? I'm not going to download. So I'm doing few. You see that? I already got some stuff that already were there. That's interesting. And next one, equity, I don't really care. Total assets, let's mark total assets. Here we go. Let's see what the other stuff. Is there anything that yeah, this stuff we did, remember? Equity.
Yeah.
But see, the beauty here, if I don't want to download the data, okay, and I'm leaving it to you, I will do a little bit more. I put total liabilities. See that, total liabilities? Do you see total liabilities? That's current.
You passed it. Total
Here it is.
liabilities.
Here we go. Okay. Short-term borrowing. This is very current, mature, offload. By the way, this is a special account. Okay, I will explain next time. I don't want to make today too heavy. This one should be a short-term date. This is short-term date. Here we go. Short-term liability, that's okay. I will explain next time, okay? Other current, total current liabilities. So you can mark total current liabilities right here. Total. But see, I will work on the whole things, Brenda, okay? Until I'm done. I'm stopping in the middle, by the way. Okay? And
Okay.
and if I refresh, I didn't download. I don't want to download. I can refresh. I can refresh. And I will put STZ. You will see it will not show me data because I haven't downloaded them yet. But I do have in the SEC for 2020, that list should come up there. It just that, here we go. Okay, I will do the first one and all of them will come up. Bingo, you see that? All of them you remember.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
So just choose when you do, it might come up automatically. Yeah, it won't come the first one, it will not. I know why. Now I know why. Just choose the first one, you'll see all of them will come up. And you can continue. When you're done with this one, with the, what is the earning consolidated statement of income, do that one, finish the whole things. You know, I can put revenue here for you, okay? You won't see it, okay? But I will make more than that. Hold a second. So that's, no, this one, in fact, it's the wrong one. What is that? No, you don't, this is the wrong one, by the way. You need net sales. Net sales is revenue, okay? Cost of goods sold. I intentionally put another one. You will see it's empty. But when you choose the first one, you will see the second one as well. Got it? Let's put
Yes.
one gross margin. Okay? And I will leave it this way so you can start working on those ones. Okay? Do your best on all the other companies. Fair enough? But do one or two, it's enough. And we'll go over the rest as we go along. Okay? And I will do that stuff with you tomorrow. Okay, now last things and we move on. Daniel, you with me?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Let me see your pictures, guys, because I can't really, it looks like I'm looking at the black screen, but that's okay. Here we go. We want to go finally to this topic. This is really a piece of art. The whole process of how do I download the data, it's a different video. Okay? I want to start from the point I already, let's say I did everything. And when I click on this one, see that? I click on the one. By the way, pay attention, when I put the mouse on the LU, it changed to a pointer. When it's another place, it's not a pointer. I will change in a minute the one that will have a pointer as well. But I want, when I click on this one, is going to take me to here and show me the data. And I want, when I go and click on the one, I want a new screen to open up here. And that screen will take the data of this row and show it to me a nice way that it's easy for me to analyze it. It's very hard for me to analyze it this way. Got it?
Yes.
Second, we want to make a chart in the bottom, which Brenda will add. So the bottom, when I click on the one, that's what I'm going to work this week. When I click on the one, a little window will come up. On the top will be a little table that has the data only from the row that we clicked on. Got it?
Yeah.
And organize it nicely on the top. In the bottom part, Brenda will help us to add a nice chart in the bottom. And that's really would be nice for the analyst to decide, should I invest in the options of this company or not? You don't know why, but I will tell you what we need. And then as time goes by and you learn a little bit more finance, then you know why we're doing it. Okay? So see what I did so far. I need to go to mine because it's not working on here. It's not working at all. Let's go to my computer.
Yes.
Let's summarize first what you need to do for tomorrow. One, Brenda, we got so far, we collected data for up to July 2019. Why don't you guys work only for the months of 2019? Make like, make 3 months, okay? The April, May, June, 2019. Okay, I will check it. I see that it's perfect, and then I will give you to do some more later on. Okay, Mildred, you're gonna do it with them. Okay,
Okay, doctor.
okay, and you're gonna be in charge. This is your project. Okay, this is a very valuable knowledge. Okay, I will try to conclude like, so I just want to explain to you, and tomorrow we can continue. By the way, tomorrow we do recording, okay, of the second video. But let's see, you know, there is a code here that I did that makes the big table. That's what I do many times till for now. So I won't get lost, and I don't really want to see this one all the time. And then I close it. And the bottom part. And now I'm working only on that click. So this function, okay, I'm working on it. I will put it, I put it by itself, so I don't have to look at the other one all the time. That's the way you can split for each function. You can put it separately, and that's what work. I screwed up. That should be right here. Fair enough? This one will close, this one open a new one, and here I can just take this function. So even if the script is closed, I know which function is there. This is a comment in it's like the hash in Python. This is for JavaScript. So now I don't really need to scroll all the time so much. You got it? That's why I do it. See, I don't need to scroll too much. Otherwise, it's really annoying. We'll do a very good trick. That will be a piece of art. And we'll get a patent on that too. Okay, I will teach you that one. That will be the highlight. If we get to that in a year, then we're lucky. That will be a beautiful project. Okay, okay. So let me show you what this one does. Okay, let me just start with removing everything. Okay, I am removing really everything. And this is what's gonna happen when I click on that. Let me close this one, I don't need it. Although I would like put it, I'll put it here for now, and then I'll remove it. Okay, let me close as much as I can. There's too many opened here. I don't need this one either. Let me close some, too many. Okay, let's refresh. I get all the data. I'm not going to put that table that huge to show to the user. It will be behind the screen, but here we go, okay? And I might even do it differently than this one. I think I might do it differently. Yeah, I will. In fact, I don't like the way I did it this morning. So when I click on this one, it's already working. You'll see, click, nothing happened. Put that in market. Yeah, I quoted it out. You know what, as I do that, let me just unloose this code for now. How do I add a pointer? That's very simple. Control F. Since I did it already, I copy for myself. I never remember. Pointer, do you see pointer? You just change the style. You see the style here?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
That, and in fact, the one before that I put the number is right here. So all what I need to do is for this element to add to it the pointer style. That's it. That will take care of it. It will give it a pointer so it look. By the way, we'll put colors and all of that. That's later on, when everything works. Okay. For now, I can just close this one again now and focus on this function. But I want to focus step by step. I will continue tomorrow. I would like to finish it. Are you okay or you tired, Daniel? If you're tired, let me know.
Okay, doctor.
Are you tired or we can continue?
We can continue.
Okay. What about Jeremiah? Where is Jeremiah again?
Is here.
Are you tired or we can continue a little bit?
Doctor, I'm a little bit tired.
Okay, here, I love this guy. So we take a break. What do you say?
Yes,
I think
doctor.
we'll take a break. I think you're right. So I just show him the click and then we continue tomorrow. Okay?
Yes.
By
Yes.
tomorrow I will be done with that function. You know me already. I don't sleep at night. Thank you.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, I think we will stop here. I just show you that what we're trying to do, Brenda, that's why I asked you also find time to go review the way to do charts. I want to use your knowledge. Okay? So here we go. By the way, see when I put the mouse on LU, now it works. And there's also, if I put on the 1, that's the pointer. I click on the 1. Nothing happened. I love it. Why is that? Why does it like me? Because I'm stupid. Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. Control Z. See, what's his name? I think it was like Jeremiah. We need to take a break. I should have removed all of those. I just do that and we close. There's only 2 lines. I'm just saying, by the way, the element we already know. This is gonna give me what I clicked on. This one gonna give me the parent. And we're gonna use the parent. But no, I'm gonna change this one tomorrow. For tomorrow, I'm gonna change it. I changed my mind. Okay, I click on it. Now I need to refresh it. Okay, click here. Wait for it a little bit. Okay, I click on the 1. See, it will show me what I clicked on. It has a function on click, of course. That's the one I clicked on. It gave me the number. If I do okay, it gave me the whole row because I took the parent node. The parent node tells me who is the parent of this one. It's the row. And under the row, I have all the data. So theoretically, if I use this screen the way it is, okay, I can use this one, okay? I'll do it 2 ways for tomorrow. We'll do it two ways so you learn, and we'll continue tomorrow. Fair enough, guys? I think that's enough for that. Okay, let me see you. Second.